Hello everyone, my name is Jevin and this is my YouTube channel. Are you ready to get scammed? Just kidding here, we're not doing any scamming. Scamming is for sick, awful people. The scam I wanted to talk to you about today involves these cardboard sleeves and a single Pokemon pack that is contained inside. So I want to talk about how these scams happen and how you can protect yourself, what you to watch out for, and how you can get your money back if you end up being in a situation where you buy a pack that has been tampered with. So first off, this particular scam that involves these cardboard sleeves, this is actually something that has happened to me once before. I went out and bought some packs, not here locally, but I was out of town, bought some packs, and those packs had been tampered with, in fact. And this was before I was making videos on YouTube, slightly before that. And I was able to get my money back, luckily, because I did have my receipt, and everything turned out all right. But I want to talk to you about how you can recognize if it is a scam, if the packs have been tampered with, and what's going on here. So basically, I'm going to describe to you how this happens. And basically, I'm guessing this is adults because most kids that I see that would be stealing packs. They just open up, a box or a tin or something. I've seen it in the Wal-Mart store around me. They open up these collection boxes or whatever and take like a pack or two out of them. So that's, I think, what the kids are doing. But for the adults, I think they are actually doing these scams with these cardboard sleeves. They end up basically taking the packs out of the sleeves and then repackaging them in the sleeves without any sort of damage appearing on the outside of the packaging, then returning them to the stores. But the messed up part here is not only is that screwing over the stores and costing them money because they're getting tampered with products being returned to them, but it's also messing with the consumers because when you go to buy cards there, you're buying the cards that they've already taken out. They take out all the good cards from these packs and then repackage them. Okay, so obviously this is a cardboard sleeve that I've already opened up because I open up every cardboard sleeve I can see. So basically the top would still be on this one and it would just be put together like that. But what happens is that the cardboard sleeve is taken and then they go around. So normally on the side, there is this cardboard piece that stops you from getting to the pack. You can't, mess with the pack or get it out unless you open it up. But what these scammers do is they take this cardboard piece here on the side and they get it out. They use a knife or cut off the glue and get it detached like that. And then they are able to slide the pack out of the side without messing or ripping the rest of the packaging. And that's the most important part, is that they do not mess with the packaging on the outside, but they do mess with the packaging and the Pokemon cards that are supposed to be on the inside. So they cut up the top, or they open up just the top of the packs, take the cards out of the pack that are supposed to be in there. And most of the time, from what I've seen, they also take the code card out of the pack too and sell it or do whatever they do with it. I don't know if these people are trying to collect cards or if they're just trying to sell these cards on eBay or something and make a quick little few dollars or something. But anyway, they take the packs, take the code card out, usually take the reverse holo out and also the rare card that's supposed to be in the pack. Then they put the rest of the cards that were in there. So take out the code card, take out the reverse and the rare. So they take out these three cards normally from these packs, put the rest of the cards in here, so it still feels like there's some cards in here. Then all they do is they just take that packaging, pack with those three missing cards basically, and they reposition the thing. A lot of times then glue it back down with some Elmer's glue or, I don't know, some snot, and then bring it back to the store, of course with the top on, but they bring it back to the store then and just return it. So that's the main part of the scam. They basically make some sort of profit out of the rare or whatever cards they're able to get out of the packs, and then they get the money they spent on the packs back by returning them to the stores that either they got them from or whatever stores they have around them. And this makes me feel especially bad for the kids or adults who don't know about these kind of scams, and they may get these packs and think that there's, maybe just a manufacturing defect on the top or something of the pack. They don't know that the rare card or the cards that are supposed to be inside have actually been taken out. That's how you know someone's truly a scumbag, when they're willing to ruin a child's day for a few dollars profit or whatever. It's just as bad as it's stealing. It's stealing. That's all it is. It's a scam. It's stealing, and they're hurting the business, they're hurting the consumers, and they're hurting the card game in general. All right, and I'm going to talk to you about how you can spot this or what you can do about if you run into this scam. And the thing is, it's very hard to recognize from the outside because you're not going to be taking your magnifying glass and looking in there and seeing if the top of the pack has been tampered with or something. When I'm picking up card packs normally, I just pull them off the shelf and go to the checkout. I don't really examine them. And I mean, you should be careful. Make sure nothing's ripped or open, obviously. But all right, so if you believe that your pack has been tampered with, a few things you can look at would be if these side pieces here have some sort of glue residue on them that isn't the glue that comes with the packs. So there's a little bit of, you can kind of see it right here in the camera, there's just a little bit of like clear glue that they use on the pack. So if you see some like blue glue or something weird like that, there's probably something off with the packs. And then obviously if you get to the pack itself and it's already been opened at the top, don't even bother. It has been messed with. It does not come with from the factory opened up. And if it is opened up from the factory, then return it anyways, because you shouldn't be messing with packs that already have the top off. All right, and every single pack has a certain pattern to it that you can be sure to follow. Every pack basically that you can buy in the stores follows this pattern, and that is that on the back there should be a code card in every single one of these regular packs that you buy. And the other thing you can be assured about is that there will be a rare card in the pack and a reverse card that is supposed to be right in front of it. If you're opening up any packs in the Sun and Moon sets, there will be an energy card behind the rare card. And you can tell rare card, of course, it has a little star there at the bottom. Sometimes the rare cards are a GX, sometimes they're just a regular rare like this, sometimes they're a holo, but this is always where the rare card slot will be in the packs. So you can know if this pattern is not followed with the reverse rare and the rare card being at this point in the pack, then there's something up. And if there is no reverse card, a rare, or even a code card in the pack, that means that there has been some sort of tampering with, or the product, if it has not been tampered with somehow, then it is also a faulty product, because that is a guarantee. There is always a rare, there is always a reverse, and there is always a code card in these packs. Alright, so now I'm going to talk about what you can do to protect yourself from this cardboard sleeve scam. And basically, there's a few different steps you can take. Obviously, first you want to inspect the cardboard sleeve in the pack. When you're in the store, just take a quick glance and see if you can catch anything. If there's nothing there, you're probably fine. And if you haven't had any problems with this in your area before, probably won't have any in the future, but just watch out for it. Also, with this kind of thing, whether you're buying from a Wal-Mart, GameStop, Target, wherever you're buying these cards from, always make sure you get a receipt and keep your receipt. Just in case something has been tampered with. That way you have proof that you actually did purchase these cards. It is much easier to return or exchange stuff when you actually have the receipt. If you don't have it, it can become quite a headache. So make sure you have that receipt. And yeah, just keep your receipts around until after you've opened all your packs up, then you can throw it away. And if this is something that you see going on at a store around you, I would suggest switching the stores you go to if that is possible, or going to a different store, because from what I've heard, a lot of times this is a situation that happens multiple times. People will target the same stores that they have success at doing this scam. So try to avoid any stores. If something like this occurs to you, make sure you just avoid those stores. Try and find somewhere else. If you can buy packs from maybe a local card shop. Also, if you see this occurring or notice this at a store around you, make sure you notify customer service or the management so they know that it's going on, and hopefully then in the future, if that person or people who are trying to return those packs, they deny them the ability to return those packs, because they do hold that right. If you're buying other products like maybe an Elite Trainer box or something a little bit larger, a lot of times they'll also be plastic wrapped with some clear plastic, which is harder to replicate because that stuff has to be torn off to open it up. Alright, so I thought that's it for the video. Just wanted to discuss this scam that I have come across in the past. Just want to make sure that people out there are not getting taken advantage of, and if you ever come across any packs like this, you know what to look for. Hopefully you have not come across a scam like this like I have, but if you have, let me know in the comments down below. I would like to hear about your experience, and if you were able to get your money back, or if you just end up getting screwed over. Thank you everyone for watching. Unless you're a scammer, then I don't know. Just don't watch my videos if you scam. By the way, this was not meant to educate anyone in how to scam in any way. It's just trying to educate people what to watch out for. So if someone takes all this information and starts scamming, oh, I feel like an awful person.